I have to say, your monologue in the burning warehouse. Oh, I forgot to breathe. Now you're just being humble. Edge of my seat, totally. You've got that real theater blood, haven't you? Oh my gosh, hun. That scene with you and the firearms really blew me away. The way you rocked your outfit, too. I'm thrilled for you, really. But now I have to go home and rethink all the acting direction in the script I'm working on because of what you did to the bar. Way too high for most of us to reach, that's a given.
Hey, everyone! Could I borrow my lovely, talented co-star for a moment, please? Thank you. Got you a bottle of water. After party, not quite hitting the spot. You're real sweaty. And I am quite fond of the pale, brooding look at times, but the shade of your skin is less enigmatic villain and more on the verge of collapsing and spilling your wine on the expensive rug right now. Good lord, is that guy just slurping down that whole giant bowl of caviar? Anyway, I wanted to ask if you're alright. Saw you from across the room, and you looked like you were trying to blink away a ghost. Migraine? You have a migraine? Damn, those suck. I mean, premiere night does come with its share of flashing lights, noise, 100 people trying to talk to you, and the smile on your face is starting to look rather plastered on. And you've definitely had a few. All those toasts wouldn't have helped, huh? Darling, I'm sorry. I should have looked after you better. An actor's first big event is always, understandably, overwhelming. Hey, we don't have to stay here, you know? Mini interviews, photos, official media stuff, that's already done. Do you want to leave? I know. This way. Meet us on the side street, just off the back entrance. Yeah, calling the driver. He says he's gonna bring the limo over right now. Let me see. Pantry was that way. Koi pond was to the left of that. So back door should be down this hallway. I can get us out and avoid the press. Of course I remember. Cats have a good sense of direction, and we can sniff things out easily, too. Believe in me. I've dodged drones, managed to look graceful while doing stunts in ridiculously stiff leather pants, used a fog machine to confuse a tabloid helicopter. If I want to get out of this place, I will. There! That way. Let's see. I asked him not to turn on the limo's lights, too. It would attract too much attention. Part 1 of the mission complete. Ping! Success! Hey, Driver Joseph. I appreciate the discretion. Could you take us to my apartment in Central, please? The private one. Also, is there a first aid kit in here? Cheers! Ah, good. Plenty of painkillers in here, and it's the strong stuff. Also, Driver Joseph, can we get something calm? No vocals. Just soft strings, jazz, or dreamy synth. Something that won't cause brain combustion. This one here has a migraine. Perfect. Hopefully, the painkillers, dim lighting, and lack of weird smells in here will help you feel better. Too much stimulation at the after party. So, 1 whole hour to ourselves back here. No cameras, no executives, no fans shouting, "Ninja Kittai! Kick me in the face, please!" Or, "Can I kiss your ear tips and boop you on the nose?" You know I love them, though. But I love it more when I get to spend quiet time with you. Mwah. And we happen to be in this gloriously ridiculous limo that I've loaded an assortment of comfort items into. You know I won't disappoint when it comes to this kind of thing. I'm pretty sure the reason you fell in love with me on set was because of the number of times you sought me out just to see if I had any more devices and items I could make relaxing sounds with. Of course, I'd been crushing on you long before that. Well, the others still don't know. I'll keep our relationship a secret for as long as you want to keep it a secret. Agree with you that it's a heck of a lot more peaceful this way. I've never known you to get migraines. Not even when we had to reshoot that entire rooftop chase scene in cold weather with the wind machine pointed directly at us. Eh? I think that's a reasonable conclusion to come to. The filming, touring, interviews, photos. Your body's finally like, nope, too much. You've hit the big leagues, darling. Now you're famous. I'm so proud of you. And I have plenty of items stored in this limo that can help you. This bottle of eucalyptus oil here was made as a gift for an emperor and their kitsune concubine long ago. It was given to me through purely legitimate means, of course. The smell of it is rounder and sweeter than the stuff you get from the store. This stuff has been aged and contains magic. A light drop in my palm, and I'll rub my hands together like so. Then massage this into your temples for a bit. Even distribution. Feel that cooling tingle? Nice, ain't it? Here, I'll hold my hands out in front of your face. Just breathe slowly. Breathe in the smell. Not too fast. Good. Again. That's it. Do you want some fresh air? I can roll down the windows for you. Now, to make your insides happy, how about something fortifying and relaxing? In here we have whole milk, honey, and hazelnut syrup. Water, cocktail shaker. Just wait, you'll see. Oh, one more thing. There. Garnished with a chamomile flower. Perfect. This cup is for you. Rightio. Sip slowly. It's the kind of remedy that works best when you trust it, when you take your time and savor it. What? You were staring at me in that way. Oh? I know, distracting, isn't it? I do have perfectly tailored cheekbones, and my fuzzy ears do grow out of my head at a mathematically appealing angle. You're not so bad either, you know. Weirdly patient, the master of monologues. Totally adorable, and you know when and how to say all the sweet things to make this kitty purr. Oh, it's beginning to rain. Windows have to go back up, but I can adjust the temperature in here. How's that? Anyway, don't talk so much. Save your energy. Stretch out along the seats. One of the things a limo is good for. That's right. Lay your head down in my lap. Plenty of space. Time for some head scratches then. I won't pinch your nose and kiss you on the mouth like I did last time. That was when you didn't have a migraine. Head scratches. I'm not just good at head scratches, I'm exceptional. A generational talent. In the claws of this catgirl, I know how to use them gently and with great precision. Of course, comfort is in my blood. What? Everything, me, is completely unexpected for you? Is that to say I wasn't in your 5-year plan? I remember when I first saw you face to face. You left a lasting impression, all right. Back then, the movie studio was facing dire financial circumstances. It was 3 months behind schedule in pre-production, with no final version of the script to speak of. Ninja Kittai, lights, camera, action, USA, was on the verge of being scrapped or majorly delayed. You weren't too chuffed about those conditions, but it was the only role your agent had found you for a while. Desperate times, desperate measures, huh? Aren't you glad you came, though? You blew us all away with your audition, and I had a huge say in who my co-star would be. So, yeah. Yeah, of course, they had to have me for the role as Ninja Kittai, and even put up with my so-called excessive demands on set. I didn't think it was that bad, was it? A daily sushi platter arranged in the shape of a cat's head, with the nose being a gold leaf tuna roast. A nightly heated foot bath presented as a bucket inside a cardboard box, and all the zippers on my costumes had to be lubricated with lemongrass oil to keep me focused. Simple things, simple things. How are you feeling now? Sounds like those painkillers and everything else must be doing their jobs. Hang on. Ooh, well. Look what just came in, darling. Early reviews are up. Let me have a look. Okay, right. Do you want the good news or the incredible news? I'll read a few. Ninja Kittai, Lights, Camera, Action, USA is a film about an ordinary person working a dead-end barista job who dreams of stardom, only to be swept into a mafia manhunt with their ancient cat who transforms into a ninja warrior due to an honor-bound curse. Filled with action sequences that are wonderfully cheesy and improbably ridiculous, the audience is taken on a wild, humorous, and surprisingly tear-jerking journey. It also says here that your charm really hits the spot. I knew it! And here's another, talking about how your performance brings raw, heart-wrenching expression and truth to a film that could have been a corny, glitter-slicked fever dream, given the premise of it, but somehow, with everything put together the way it was, this reviewer had a transcendent experience. This review here by the renowned film critic Cadenza says that she wouldn't be surprised if it received a Best Supporting Actor nomination. I knew you were extra special the moment you opened your mouth during the audition. Feels good, huh? Well, you sure worked hard for it. Rest now. Let me get the massage functions on these chairs going, and I'll make some ASMR sounds with this spray slime thing here. It's like slime in an aerosol can, but not quite slime. It's creamy too.